Hi everyone. Given cosine of theta is 7 divided by 25, and theta is an angle in standard position terminating in quadrant 4, and our identity here is sine squared plus cosine squared equals 1, which is basically y squared plus x squared equals r squared. That's just your circle formula. What is the value of tan? So we know that cosine of theta is x divided by r, and we know tan of theta equals y divided by x. So we have our x, which is 7, and so we already know that it's going to be 7 in the denominator. And then let me just draw this real quick. Basically what it says is my x is 7. We're in quadrant 4. This thing terminates in quadrant 4 somewhere. So I'm just going to draw something like this. And I know that I don't know this value, which is my y. And my hypotenuse, or my radius part, if you drew a circle, would be 25. Now you can use this, but when you get into trig, you need to know your Pythagorean triples, which are, for 7, it's 7, 24, 25. And so this has to equal negative 24. Negative because we're in quadrant 4. Your x is positive and your y is negative. So the answer is here. Because you need to know your y is going to be negative 24. Now, if you did use the formula, which would take longer, but you could use it, you'd get y squared, or let's just do it like that. So sine is going to be y over r squared plus 7 over 25 squared equals 1. So y over r squared equals 1 minus 49 over the squared. 25 squared is 625. So 625, I'm going to change this 1 to 625 over 625, or you can use the calculator. I'm just getting the common denominator. And 625 minus 49 is, didn't do that, 576. And then you square root that, you get plus or minus. So that's going to equal plus or minus 24 over 25. And basically, there's where you get your plus or minus. In our case, it's negative there. So basically, I think it's better if you don't use this and just know your Pythagorean triples, and it makes it a lot easier. All right, that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Given that's how we live it, don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in a business, not because they want